Hi guys, it's me Tilly, and today I'm here with a slightly different video. Because today I will be opening Gachas. The reason why I am doing this right now is because there is a Black Friday offer for you to get 55 of the crystals for half the price. So you are paying less for 55 Gachas than you would usually pay for 33 Gachas. And don't get me wrong, this video is not meant to praise or talk any good about the Gacha system. It's just to show people that always thought about buying Gachas, but never did. Because usually it's not recommended if you want to progress in the game by spending money. You shouldn't be gambling just buying a few. And whenever I recommend people that want to spend money on the game, I always go either buy 200 or don't buy any at all. But this gacha is different because first, for the first purchase, you can, as I said, buy 55 of them, which we will be doing just right now, for half the price. And also this time, it will be somewhat worth to not get 450. Because that's what I usually tell people. If you buy gachas, make sure you can buy enough of them to reach 450. Because that's where the most expensive sets are. That in the end will make the entire opening process worth it. This time, on the other hand, they included pets as the coupon reward. So with 20, 100 or 150, you're able to purchase them, and they do actually sell for some money. So there's money to be made back, even though you're not hard whaling. So, as I said, I don't want to enforce people into buying gachas, but if you always thought about it, this is the best time to purchase this package. It will only be here for 1 week, so it started on the 26th and will last until the 3rd of December. Without any further ado, let me just jump right into it and let me show you. While I open these, I will also try to explain what's going on for people that don't know what gachas are and how they work. So essentially, whenever you open a gacha, you get one of these coupons that I mentioned guaranteed. And the gacha itself will contain a choice, either getting an item or a number of coupons. And if the item is really bad, we will take the coupons, so we are in the end able to buy something good off of the coupon shop. And if the item is obviously really good, we want to pick the item. I'll be going in packs of 2 just so it won't take too long. So let me open, and this one right here. I don't want to be picking an unfilled ample because filling them is quite a pain in the ass, so I'll go with the coupon. And getting a wing box thingy that lets you teleport is super wasted. Don't pick it. Obviously, we also go for coupons on this one. I'll explain the choices that I make, just in case people that never open gachas want to go for an opening themselves and don't know what to pick. So let's keep going. This is a really good one. Like 30-day VIP, we obviously take this one. It's worth 4 coupons, but trust me, 30-day VIP, much more. I don't need potions. I really don't. And I wouldn't really recommend you to pick them. So, coupons on this one as well. Yes, okay. Like, the best thing you're hoping for while opening them, by the way, are obviously sets, right? Anything that will glow. If the orb starts glowing orange, this is where you can start getting hyped. Okay. I don't need megaphones. Some people actually would pick megaphones here. If you really spam a lot of them, but I like staying quiet. I take the coupons. And I don't need an item that lets me change the color for my inner armor, since that only works, or really is only needed for permanent inner armors. And I only have 2 permanent inner armors, and I already have 2 of those color changes, so I'll take coupons. It's actually an additional one. So the way you have to read it is you will get 2 coupons on top of the guaranteed one. So if I click receive, you see that in the bottom, yeah, we got 1 and then the 2. So this is out of 1 box actually. I mean, it's more than I expected. I didn't really think I would get an orange out of only 55. It's not the most expensive, but we will obviously take them. I won't be opening in like 50 coupons. 50 coupons might actually be worth it on this one, because the stall won't sell for too much. I might actually just use it myself. I don't know, it's a meme item. Obviously I should get hyped about orange, but I would rather have a set if I get an orange. I don't even know the odds. I don't even know the rates of those objects. I don't think they shared them. I might be wrong about them. And we obviously take a coupon over Goddess Grace. Cool. Let's keep going. 8 down. Already an orange. That's awesome. Okay, as I said, I don't need potions, so coupons it is. Congrats. Thanks, Bear. Shout out to Bear, by the way. How you doing? This one. This might be worth for people that are new to the game, that don't want to be spending AP on an inner armor every week. For me, it's not worth it. Right now, I'm not using an inner because I have a forced inner. And 500 AP is not worth it over 1 coupon. There are bigger AP capsules, like 10,000. 10,000 would obviously be worth it. But 500 AP on EU sells for 1 mil. And the price of 1 coupon usually is around 1.5, 2 mil. Usually, when the amount of money that you get from the item compared to the coupon is about the same, you want to be picking the coupon anyways, because it's much easier to turn coupons into money than 50 items. Like, if you pick 50 items, you have to sell 50 items. You have to go through the process of doing so, and if the items are not really in high demand, it will take you forever. But if you get coupons, turn them into 1 item, and then you only have to sell 1 item, that's obviously much easier. Much more convenient. Okay, let's see. 500, we don't want 500. That's too low. We will take 7-day VVIP though. For sure over 1 coupon. I'm either gonna use it myself if I need to level up another character, or they actually sell for way more than what 1 coupon is worth it. That's pretty good. We've already picked 2 items. That's going way better than I expected. Premium Clodagh. So, the Rabby Whistle lets you do stuff from anywhere, and by stuff I mean something like the Power Infusion. If you use it, you wouldn't need to go to Marlena to infuse your stuff, but I already have 140 of them. I don't need more, so I take the coupon. And even if you're new, I wouldn't recommend you picking those. They're really wasted. I think those are a new bait to pick. This one right here we will obviously pick. Filled ampoules used to be a single drop, so they used to give you a color, yellow, orange, black, white, pink, whatever. But they switched that into those boxes, and now whenever you use those boxes, you can actually pick yourself which one you want. So taking this box is actually a guaranteed black, white, pink. I'll show you, wait. Let me pick it, open it, and it will, you see, it will let me decide which one I want myself. It's only Clodagh, that means it can only be used on armors and weapons, not on fashion, but it's still way worth it over 1 coupon. Especially if you need it yourself, but even if you don't need it yourself, it will sell for more than 1 coupon is worth it. So what we got here, permanent face tattoo. If you always wanted one yourself, picking this might save you the money it takes you. I still have a bunch of those coupons left, and I don't need it myself, and they don't sell for too much. So I will pick boss. Skill Awakening Rune is an item that is not worth much. It's about the same price of a coupon. And as I told you before, if the item is about the same price as the coupon, I'll pick coupon. Because I don't want to be selling 50 items. Same applies for the same phase 2 though. If you are still awakening your skills, and if you want that, and if you don't want your 10% stone to be failing and then being destroyed, you might want to pick it, but I'd recommend coupons. I think let's keep going in freeze. Kind of takes longer than expected. Okay, so first check the AP. 1k is still not worth it. I only pick 10k AP, so coupon here. I already told you about the skill awakening, I don't want that. And airtight max awakening increased potion is actually useless, since they and the airtight max awakening potion is actually useless, since they added the auto refill mechanic to skill awakening. So this shouldn't be worth any money. So this is an item I would actually stay away from whatsoever. Even if you're new and just don't. Cadet badge obviously is a must pick up. Must pick up. This is Clodax again, sadly, but still way worth it. The urge will let your skill awakenings be more successful. It doesn't guarantee it, it just increases the... I think the way it works is the base percentage is 40, just like on enchantments, or 45 even. And it increases it by that amount. So it will technically turn your skill awakening into an 85% success rate. As I said, if you're still awakening your skills, you might want to think about it. Me as a player who already has a skill awakened, and I would only pick it for the money, it's not worth the money, so I'm taking the coupon. Ooh, a blue one. Oh, this is an interesting one. As I said, unfilled, I don't want to use unfilled. It's too much of a pain. I don't need potions. And the departure boost. It's worth 2 tickets, but I'll actually get the departure boost, and I'll explain you what it does if you're a new player as well. The departure boost for 7 days, because it's a 7-day departure boost, will give you 5 departure licenses per day. Which means if you're used to the guild departures where you get 3 of them per day and they restock, right? Restock means they're not adding on top of each other. So if you don't use all 5 of those daily departures, you are wasting them. And the 2 reasons why I think popping a departure boost is really worth it is either if you're a really active player and you just want to do more, or B, if there's a new raid being released and you want to grind it as much as possible in the first few days to get the newest hype drop, which will be worth money. I already went over the inner armor. I'm not going to take the inner armor. This is outfit dye, 100% must pick off. Like white and blue, white and black on white and black on EU right now is like 10 mil. That's easily worth it. The premium enhancement rune is a weird one. Right now, it's not worth much on EU, and getting 4 coupons for it would be worth it. I think this is a personal preference one. Most people will recommend you to pick the 4 coupons if you're going for a mass opening. If you're trying to aim for the 450 coupons, definitely pick up the 4 coupons. Since I will settle for less than 450 coupons, I'll pick the item. And I'm also expecting these to get increasingly more expensive, especially with the 105 update, but okay, let's keep going. Ooh, is this a 10k? Holy, that's actually my second 10k. I got one just last week. That's awesome. As I said, we don't need Awakening. We don't need Goddess Grace. This is actually worth... The last one I sold for 20 mil to a guildie. I could have gotten way more. And I could get way more if I wait for the correct time to sell it. Some of these items you actually have to wait to get the max value out of. Cadet badge must pick off, as I said. Perks. Mercs, I don't care about. This is a regular rune. If it would be a premium, I would take it. Since it's a regular, I'll take coupon. Okay, which one? Still Awakening, I don't care about coupon. Same here. This is only 1k, so we take coupons. We don't need Awakening. It's a normal rune again. I'll take the Departure Boost for sure. Those Departure Boosts. Sure. We might be able to just pop Departure Boosts after Departure Boost now. As I said earlier, I don't need recoloring of inner armor since I don't have enough inner armors. The Armhole Extractors might have been worth in the past, but since you can farm them in guild dungeons, which I would recommend you do your guild dungeons, they are a weekly activity. Since you get them there, I think it would be wasted. So, go pop. Oh, there are 10 left, let's go. If I could get another orange. Okay, premium. Okay, color for outfit, 100%. What's 100% not? The perpetual enchantment coupon. It's not really money efficient, it's not too expensive. If you need one yourself to turn and scroll permanent, if it expired, you might want to consider picking one, but I don't need it, so I won't pick it. Cadet badge must pick up. Grace I don't need. And armor fusion is a regular again, so again, it's a pass for me. Okay, Urge, I don't need it. Unfilled, I don't want it. As well as God's Grace, I don't want it. So there's a single last one. Let's go. Orange? Never mind. Ah, I do take an outfit though. As I said, these outfits can actually be sold for like 10 mil. I'm actually 2 coupons off. You know what? I'm actually 2 coupons off of the 100. That's such a shame. Let me buy a single one with the money I have left. Because that will enable me to buy a pet. As I told you before. Additional whaling. How funny would it be if that would be like an orange now? And I would still be 1 coupon off. That worked just perfectly. Now let's head over to the shop. And then I'm able to buy the Fine Pet Destiny box, which is quite cool. I think on EU they sell for 60 mil. Well, that might be the superior. 40. Let's have a recap. We got the pet for, I think, 40 mil. We got the AP capsule, which at times can be something between 30 and 40 mil. We got VVIP, which is 7 to 10 mil, or just use yourself because it's good. We actually got an orange, which I don't want to include because that's kind of lucky. We got 2 Clodocks and 3 outfits. So these are 10 mil a pop. I think these are 5 mil, so this is 40 mil, the colors. Let's go a bit low, like 45 on VVIP. Let's add another 30 for it, whatever, 75. Like, we are looking at about, as again, if we exclude this, about like 100 mil worth of items. Which for, what would you spend? You would spend 50 bucks and then have 10k NX left. It is fair. It is by far not the best ratio. As I said, it's still a gamble. It's still Gachas opening. For me, it's worth because I got the stall, obviously. But there you have it, guys. If you always thought about opening Gachas, this for me was a decent one, actually. I think I got a little bit luckier than you should be expecting getting out of 55 Gachas. And yeah, if you always thought about buying Gachas, you have time until the 3rd of December to buy the package that I bought. And if you decide so, I mean it as I say it, wish you the best of luck. Get all those oranges. So Nexon will start selling direct sales instead of Gachas again. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. And have a great whatever time of day it is. And I see you. Bye.